Welcome, dear listeners, to a place where stories come to life. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's get started. Don't follow. Once upon a time in a small village, there was a boy named Alex. Alex was known for being a curious and creative thinker. He loved to explore new ideas and find his own path. However, many people in the village often told him to follow what everyone else did, to fit in and not stand out. One day, while walking through the village, Alex noticed a group of kids playing a game. They all followed the same rules and played the same way. It looked fun, but Alex felt something was missing. He had an idea for a new game that he thought everyone would enjoy. But when he shared it, the other kids laughed and told him to follow their way instead. Feeling sad, Alex walked away. He sat under a tree and thought about what to do. Suddenly, he heard laughter and shouting. He looked up to see a few kids who had broken away from the group to try Alex's game. They were having so much fun. Seeing this, more kids started to join them, and soon the new game became the favorite in the village. Alex realized that it was okay to be different and to create his own path. He learned that sometimes, not following the crowd can lead to something wonderful. From that day on, Alex embraced his creativity. He inspired others to think for themselves and explore their own ideas. The village became a place where everyone felt free to express themselves and follow their passions. Moral: don't be afraid to be yourself and follow your own path. Sometimes, true happiness and success come from not following the crowd but from believing in your own ideas. Part 2. After the success of his new game, Alex felt more confident. He decided to host a village fair, inviting everyone to bring their own games and ideas. He wanted to create a space where everyone could share their creativity. On the day of the fair, many people came. Some brought games, others brought food, and many shared stories. The atmosphere was filled with laughter and excitement. Alex noticed that kids who had once followed others were now leading their own activities. One girl named Mia had always been shy and hesitant. Inspired by Alex, she decided to showcase her talent for painting. She set up a canvas and encouraged others to join her in painting whatever came to their minds. Slowly, kids gathered around, painting their feelings and dreams. As the sun began to set, the village looked beautiful, filled with colorful art and joyful sounds. Alex realized that by not following the crowd, he had helped others find their own voices, too. They all shared a sense of pride and happiness in their creations. By the end of the day, the village fair had transformed into a celebration of individuality. Everyone felt inspired to be themselves and explore their passions. Alex learned that when you don't follow others blindly, you open the door to endless possibilities. Moral: embrace your uniqueness and encourage others to do the same. When you dare to be different, you create a space for everyone to shine. Part 3. As the weeks passed, the village began to change. Inspired by the fair, people started to pursue their passions openly. Alex watched as Mia's painting group grew, and soon they organized art classes for others, bringing together people of all ages. One day, while walking through the village, Alex noticed a group of kids gathered around an old man named Mr. Thompson. He was known for telling fascinating stories about his adventures as a sailor. The children listened intently as he shared tales of the sea, treasures, and distant lands. This sparked something in Alex. He approached Mr. Thompson and asked if they could organize a storytelling night. The old man agreed, and together they planned the event. When the night arrived, the village gathered again, eager to hear stories. Children, adults, and even teenagers took turns sharing their tales, drawing inspiration from their experiences. The storytelling night became a regular event, transforming the village into a place where creativity and individuality flourished. Alex realized that when people stopped following and started creating their own paths, it allowed for a diverse tapestry of voices and talents. One evening, after a successful storytelling session, Mia approached Alex. "You know, you really changed our village. Thank you for encouraging us to be ourselves," she said with a bright smile. Alex replied, "It's not just me. We all have our unique stories to tell. Together, we can inspire each other." With this newfound sense of community, the villagers felt empowered to pursue their dreams and share their talents without fear of judgment. Moral: when you encourage others to express themselves, you create a vibrant community where everyone can thrive. Embrace your individuality, and together you can build something extraordinary. The end. With the storytelling nights thriving and new talents emerging, the village transformed into a lively hub of creativity. People began to pursue their interests openly, whether it was painting, storytelling, crafting, or music. The atmosphere was filled with laughter, inspiration, and connection. Alex felt a deep sense of fulfillment as he watched his friends and neighbors blossom. They no longer felt the need to follow others. Instead, they embraced their unique paths, celebrating their individuality. The village became a place where everyone's voice mattered, and every story was valued. As seasons changed and years passed, the bonds between villagers grew stronger. Alex and Mia, who had once shared doubts and insecurities, now became symbols of encouragement and hope. They inspired others to be brave, follow their hearts, and support one another in their journeys. In the end, the moral remained clear. When we let go of the pressure to conform and instead embrace our true selves, we not only enrich our lives but also uplift those around us. The village had learned that the most beautiful stories come from the courage to be ourselves. Moral: true strength lies in embracing our individuality and supporting one another's journeys. Together, we can create a world filled with vibrant stories and lasting connections. I hope you loved the story as much as I enjoyed sharing it. Don't forget to subscribe for more great stories. Come back soon. And until then, keep spreading kindness,